Ladies and gentlemen, tonight you'll be amazed and you'll be entertained. In doing both, join us in welcoming to the stage, Preston.
Hello everyone, how are you this evening? So how many people out there already have some fun tonight? That's good. Alright, there's a few things you must know this evening before joining me up here on this stage. Under absolutely no circumstance will I invite you up here this evening to ridicule you, embarrass you, make you tear your clothes off, or ask ridiculous sexual questions. I'm quite proud to say that I'm one of the only stage hypnotists across the Canadian club circuit from coast to coast. They will not bring you up here to degrade you in any way, alright? Also, there's three types of people that cannot be hypnotized up here on the stage this evening. One is a small child. Now, I never have to worry about that, obviously, in a nightclub situation. But due to the fact that I do a lot of auditoriums also, besides the club, little ones cannot enter the hypnotic state for the simple reason they do not have the understanding and the suggestion that I do indeed give up here. Never mind having the capabilities of sitting still long enough. The second kind of individual cannot be hypnotized up here this evening is an individual which is totally insane, some of the mind to begin with. Explaining that to each other over there or what? Okay, one of those nights. And the third kind of individual cannot be hypnotized up here this evening is an individual which has already hypnotized themselves. In other words, a drunk. So if you're not drunk or insane, you're welcome to join me tonight. There's a few things going to happen to you as individuals that do indeed join us. One is I may send you back to your seat in the audience. Please do not be alarmed. This does not necessarily mean that you're insane or drunk, alright? Well, this means you're not in the right frame of mind when the hypnotic state at this particular given time. Now, the second kind of individual may possibly join me up here tonight, maybe hypnotized in the 2-hour performance, return to it in the evening, and remember absolutely everything they've done up here. Now, this does not necessarily mean that they haven't entered the hypnotic state, but this means to myself they're in a very, very light state of it, which allows them to remember every action and activity that happens up here. But for that individual, they may be sitting on one of these chairs thinking, you know, I really don't feel hypnotized. I'm very aware of what I'm doing myself. I'm even aware what the lady or gentleman beside me is doing. Well, why the hell is my hand moving like this from right to left? Kind of a strange feeling, sitting up here thinking that you're not hypnotized at all, but not being able to stop your actions. It's a very weird feeling, believe me. And the third kind of individual, I guess, is more fun for each and every one of you out there. You have a friend or neighbor that joins me this evening, is hypnotized with a 2-hour performance, they return to you at the end of the night, and they don't remember a damn thing they've done for the last 2 hours. Well, those type of people, you're going to find it quite easy for yourselves to lie to them out the end of the night, tell them they did remove their clothing and they won't know the bloody difference at all. For those people, I can take out time at the end of our performance and bring you back your memories, something I call memory recall, recalling every event and action that has indeed happened over this evening, so you don't have to worry about coming up here tonight thinking that you're going to miss the show. I guarantee you one of the best seats in the entire room tonight is one of these here up on the stage with us. And a reminder to all of you, tonight's performance is indeed being videotaped, so if you'd like to have a copy of this videotape for your own personal collection, or possibly blackmail, it will be available at the end of the evening. So without further delay, everyone, I invite you up here tonight on my stage as my friends and as my guests. Step right this way. I believe I got one empty chair up there. There's got to be another brave individual out there somewhere who wants to fill that last chair for us. Ladies and gentlemen, would you love to give these people a nice round of applause for joining us this evening? It's much appreciated. Now, for the ones of you out there that have never experienced one of the performances before, what I'm going to indeed have to ask from each and every one of you out there for the next 10 to 12 minutes is a complete dead silence. It's a type of silence you can possibly hear a pin drop, all right? I'm going to give you an explanation of what I'm speaking of. At one time or another, we have all been involved in this situation. Say it's about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. You're laying there in your home, and what you have is what they call insomnia. Now, it's a normal fact of everybody's lives. We've all experienced it. As you're laying there in your bed, you're trying everything in your power to try to go to sleep. But you toss, you turn, you throw the covers off, you draw them up. It's almost like somebody's implanted toothpicks in your eyes, right? The harder you try to go to sleep, the more awake you seem to become. Well, as you're laying there in that dead, quiet situation in your home, you're hearing all the strange noises going on. The noises I'm speaking of, possibly the floor shifting, maybe the wind whistling out the windows, maybe even a car door slam from a neighbor. Now, these sounds are very, very alert to your hearing for one reason and one reason only, because you are in that dead, quiet situation in your home. Now, these individuals on my stage tonight are indeed going to experience the similar sounds I've spoke of. If you happen to have a friend up here, neighbor, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever acquaintance they happen to be to you, you possibly see their head fall forward in a very relaxed state. Maybe their bodies become extremely heavy looking and relaxed. This is not your cue to go into hysterical laughter, all right? The only thing that's happening are these individuals are reaching a relaxed state, which allows myself to induce the hypnotic state of the subconscious mind. Now I leave it in your hands. You give me the cooperation for the next 10 to 12 minutes, and I promise you in return I'll give you 199%. But no matter how many times I say this to an audience, there's always a few individuals out there that believe if they whisper or giggle to their friends next to them, they will not be heard. Well, I don't really care if I hear you. What's going to happen is these people up here are going to hear you. You're going to break their concentration that they need up here, and I'm going to have to send them back to the audience. And they may have been perfectly good subjects for the hypnotic state, not due to the fact you made that one unnecessary noise. You may have possibly ruined all your entertainment. By no means do I expect you to be silent all night. By no means at all. I expect you to hang from the rafters near and have a hell of a good time with all of your friends amongst you and all of us here on the stage. But if I do not get that cooperation, what I can guarantee you tonight is absolutely nothing. And I'm not trying to sound rude or nasty to any of you. Please don't believe I am. I'm trying to be very straightforward to the point on how crucial that sound is going to need to be, all right? Now, in the next few moments, the stage is going to go into a very, very soft blue glow. When that does indeed happen, that's your cue that I'm the man of silence for each and every one of you out there. Now, once the white lights come back up as you see them existing now, that's also your cue that you may make as much noise as you wish, because the subject will hear nothing else but the sound of my voice. Now, each and every one of you up here on my stage, if there's any of you here this evening that have come up here with the attitude, what I'm speaking of, the attitude of trying to lock horns with me. I get so many people, night after night, coming up here on one of these chairs and I think, okay, I'm going to sit down and this sucker ain't going to do nothing to me. Well, I'll tell you something. If you come up here with that attitude, I guarantee you one thing's going to happen for you. You're going to win. You'll win every single time. Lightning bolts will not fly from my eyes. You're not going to become a walking zombies here of Nipplewin. You're not going to feel drunk. You're not going to feel stoned. You're not going to have some supernatural feeling go through your bodies. All you're going to experience is possibly one of the nicest relaxations you've ever experienced for your entire lifetime. Nothing else will exist up here, all right? So please, divorce all the ideas that you may possibly have in your minds. What I'm speaking of is I will not be pulling up my trusty gold pocket watch, waving it in front of your face. I will not be looking directly into your eyes like the old Dracula movies. I'm not going to make you watch flashing lights, spiral hypnotic discs, all the ludicrous things that they've come up with in television and movies to show you how hypnosis works. It never has worked that way. Indeed, it never will. What we're doing up here tonight is one thing. It's called the power of suggestion. That is all it does indeed exist up here, all right? So please divorce all the other ideas because they really don't exist at all. I don't have this divine power in my mind, in my chest, somewhere that so many people think of it, that I can force you into the hypnotic state. That is totally ludicrous and impossible. Because if it were, I'd be one of the richest men in the world today, okay? Now, each and every one of you out there in the audience, I know no matter where I perform, there's always people out in their audiences that are wondering what it really feels like. But now, for one reason or another, maybe about nervous about hypnosis in general, or you've heard all the horror stories that are nothing but rumors over the years that created an image of hypnotists. If you'd like to try it, out there in the comforts of your seats with your friends and neighbors amongst you, be my guest. Now, if you do indeed enter the hypnotic state, like some of these people on my stage will, trust me, I will come out there, wake you up, give you the opportunity to join us up here on the stage and continue to have a hell of a lot of fun, or remain in your seat and watch the performance. I never have and I never will force anybody up here on my stage, all right? But if you wish to experience the sensations of it, particularly the induction process, the relaxation is incredible. If you're a very uptight person, very hard to relax at times, this is an incredible feeling for you. Or even if you don't enter the hypnotic state, the relaxation is incredible. And trust me, I will come out there and wake you up, all right? We'll take care of you. Ladies and gentlemen, will now indeed begin. Not each and every one of you on my stage, or anybody in the audience trying the same technique. I want you to yourself for being so cooperative out there in the audience. This is exactly what happens. When you give me that dead silence, we get so many people entering the hypnotic state. It's incredible, all right? Thank you very kindly. Now, what I said at the beginning of the performance, if there's anybody out there trying the same process that these people are attempting up here on my stage, and you happen to be out there in the audience amongst your friends, please let me know where they are located. So what I'm going to do is going to come out through the audience as rapidly as I can. If you have somebody at your table trying this, just let me know simply by raising your hands and we'll locate these individuals. What's going on here? Hey, Gunn. I want to meet you asleep. Deep sleep. Hi, how are you? Sleep. Deep sleep. Please, you won't fall. Everybody pay attention. Pay very close attention. How you doing, dear? Glad to meet you. Sleep. Deep sleep. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you, dear? Sleep. Deep sleep. Hi, good night. Sleep. Everybody paying attention up here? That's good. Hi, dear. How are you? Good night. Sleep. Pay attention, sir. How are you? Sleep. Deep. What am I doing with you? Sleep. Hi, how are you? Sleep. Deep sleep. Hi. Sleep. Still paying attention down there, sir? Good. Sleep. What's wrong?
What are you doing to them?
What am I doing to them? I was just shaking their hand. How are you? Still paying attention, eh? That's good. How are you? Sleep. Hey, dear. Good night. Deep down. Hi. Sleep. Deep sleep. Just you and me left. Pardon, sir?
You're freaking me out up here.
I'm freaking you. What do you mean I'm freaking you out? I don't understand that.
Look at all these people.
So you're figuring if I were to touch your hand like that, that shit's gonna happen to you, right?
You gotta figure out, you gotta get lots of good looking girls and figure out how to do this, man. This is a cat's ass. Look at all this.
It doesn't work, sir.
Yeah, it must not. I don't know.
Sir, I don't mean to be rude, sir, but you need them awake. Oh, yeah. Well, that's all you've been doing wrong all these years, right? Hi, how are you? Sleep. Deep sleep. At the count of three, and only at the count of three, all of your eyes indeed pop open once again. You're going to sit up perfectly straight in your chairs. Eyes will definitely remain tightly closed. Matter of fact, glued solidly shut. Impossible to open, stitched and glued. Imagine somebody sealing those eyelids of yours together. When you're doing it, sit up straight in your chairs, each and every one of you. Are going to become one of the world's greatest pianists. Yes, you can tickle those ivory keys, the old expression goes. You are a great piano player. Now, maybe the piano is always an instrument you've always dreamed about playing. Well, tonight it will become a reality for you without a doubt. You are that fine musician I've spoke of. At the count of 3, sitting up straight in your chairs, getting your hands all loose and limbered up on the keyboards. When I say play, and only when I say play, and not until before, shall you play with a great amount of authority, like a fine musician always should. 1, 2, 3. Yes, eyes tightly closed. Just reach out there. You'll feel that keyboard directly in front of you. Eyes tightly closed at all times. Yes. And at the count of 3, you want to play with a great amount of precision. 1, 2, 3, play. Yes. At the count of 3, you're really going to get enthusiastic on that keyboard. Lots of enthusiasm. 1, 2, 3. That's incredible musicianship. At the count of 3, you're going to show on those fancy keyboard moves you're so famous for. 1, 2, 3. Incredible. Just awesome. Matter of fact, at the count of 3, you're going to become totally wide awake. But there's only one minor problem here. Your hands will not quit moving. You won't know what in the world's going on. You're not going to be able to do a damn thing about it. They won't stop moving. You may think it's a piano. You may think it's absolutely nothing. You won't know what's going on at all. But they just will not stop. Matter of fact, the harder you try to stop your hands from moving, the faster they will indeed go. 1, 2, 3. What are you doing there?
Playing the piano.
I don't see no piano here, dear.
Well,
It's strange. And you ladies down here, what's going on here? And you over here, what are you doing there?
trying to stop my hands.
You know, the very moment I touch any of you on the forehead, you'll stop. Watch this. Look at that. Hands stop immediately. The very moment I touch you. What are you guys doing up here?
Got me.
Pay attention. Eyes pop open. Pay attention. No, what's going on over here, sir?
Just tickling the ivories?
Oh, you're just... So I don't see anything in front of you here, sir. Just sort of air.
Yeah, it's one of them things.
It's weird. Watch this. Stop her as soon as I touch her like that, isn't it? Pardon?
She just has air there. I got me a piano.
You got yourself a piano. I see. So at the count of 3, you're going to play 10 times faster, right? 1, 2, 3. Stop. Nice pump. What the hell? Faster! Pay attention, sir. Eyes pop open. What the hell were you doing?
Picking apples from a cherry tree.
It's weird. This lady over here, eyes pop open, dear. Yes. Pay attention to the show. Watch what's going on up here. What each and every one of you sit up perfectly straight in your chairs. Under absolutely no circumstance will any of you fall. I want you all taking a deep breath of air now, deep down your lungs, and everybody sleep. Deep sleep. We got some floppy ones out here tonight. Each and every time your eyes open and close tonight on my stage, your bodies and minds drift deeper and deeper, focusing entirely on the sound of my voice alone. What I've said to you once already and suggested to you, this melody only has one meaning, and that is to be a deep, deep sleep. But what my voice is saying to you is the truth. At the count of 3, and only at the count of 3, will all of your eyes be pop open once again. A big smile's going to come across your faces, feeling just terrific, just wonderful. Now, party's here tonight at Thursdays, feeling great, full of energy, really excited. But I'm going to invite a few of you to my center stage. You invite a few of you to my center stage. The very moment I ask you your name, it will vanish entirely from your minds. We may have a conversation, get to know each other a little bit. But the very moment I ask you your name, it will vanish. It will be impossible to remember no matter how hard you try. It will be totally vanished. 1, 2, 3. Anyone else sit up here? Yeah, sir, your attention want to lay down on us over there. Just mind sitting up in the chair there. Appreciate that. Gentleman right here in the stripes. Come on up here with me, sir. Gentleman right here in the stripes. Hi, sir. You live right here in Nipwood, sir?
No, I'm from Care River.
Ah, from Carrot River. What do you do for a living up there, sir?
I work for a farmer.
You work for a farmer. What kind of farmer? Wheat farmer? Dairy farmer? Or?
Grain farmer.
Grain farmer, I see. So how long have you been doing that for?
Couple years.
3 years? You like working on the farm like that?
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
Well, that's good. It's nice when you've got a job that it's not a job to you. You feel good at doing it. That's great. And your name's what, sir? Your name, sir. My name's Preston. Glad to meet you. And your name's what, sir?
I look like an Albert, don't you think?
You look like an Albert. These buddies up here, friends of yours?
My name, they...
Well, okay, we'll be right back in a second. What's this guy's name, sir?
Gordon.
Gordon. Oh, that's a nice name for a guy. Gordon. So, Gordon, what's your name? Oh, maybe I said it wrong. We'll find out again. What was it again, sir?
Gordon.
Gordon. Okay. Gordon for short. Gordon. Yeah, okay. So, Gordon, what's your name? All right, sir. Sit down. We'll talk to you later. Yeah. You got your driver's license on you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No problem. We'll find out some ID. Photo ID?
Yeah.
All right, there. Okay. Your name is Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
Oh, it says right there.
No, it's on the back, on the...
It's Saskatchewan right there again, sir.
That's a weird name.
It's nice to have you here, sir. What kind of background is that? I mean, some people have Scottish, Irish, Ukrainian. What kind of background is that, sir?
I think my family immigrated from Saskatchewan, so they gave me that name.
They did. I see. They immigrated from Saskatchewan. I see.
They're paying homage to the homeland.
I see. Do you mind me? I know I've got your license here. I want to show somebody this. There's a gentleman that I think he'd like to see this. Everybody knows that I have it, so I'm not trying to steal it. I'll give it back to you. It's just an unusual name like that, Saskatchewan. Well, it's really nice to meet you. Thanks a lot for coming up here. Just sit down there, sir. Yes. Gentleman right here, come on up here, sir. You, sir. Green hat. Come on up here. Hi, sir. You live here in Nipwood?
Yeah, I do.
What do you do for a living here in town, sir?
Carpenter.
You're a carpenter. Apprentice or full-fledged carpenter now?
Just an apprentice right now.
Apprentice right now. Hope to maybe open your own construction company in the future, possibly.
Maybe eventually, yeah.
It's a good thing to look forward to. Anyway, your name is what, sir? Your name, sir. I don't want to get too personal. I mean, just, first name base would be kind of nice. You meet somebody, introduce yourself. My name's Preston. Glad to meet you. And your name's what? Sir, your name, it's a very simple thing to say. Your name's what?
I don't know.
That's a gentleman down there, Saskatchewan. Sit down. Guy doesn't even know his name, eh?
What a dipshit.
At least you got a name. I mean, maybe a little, strange name, but I mean, hey, it's a good name, What?
Well, I had no bearing over that.
I know, but this guy doesn't even know his name. It's kind of weird. Gentleman down here, come on up here with me, sir. Hi, sir. You live here in Nipwood also? What do you do for a living here in town?
I'm a funeral director.
You're a what, sir?
Funeral director.
Oh, funeral director. Dying to meet you. Everybody is, yes. I guess you've heard all those jokes, haven't you?
I've heard a few.
Okay. And your name's what, sir? I know the people at work don't talk to you a lot.
You don't want to know what they call me.
What is your name then, sir?
Well, it's not funny.
Nobody's laughing, sir. I was just curious. I don't know why the hell they're laughing. Maybe they're laughing at this guy in Saskatchewan over here. I don't know.
I'd laugh.
You laugh too, right? It's all right. Sit down. Everybody, stop straining your chairs with your feet flat from the floor. Absolutely no circumstance whatever you fall. Everybody, sleep. Deep sleep. Now. Freeze. At the count of three, and only at the count of three, will all of your eyes indeed bubble open once again. Big smiles gonna grace your faces. But there's only one minor problem. The person sitting next to you's got this terrible odor coming out of them. You're gonna try to be really nice about it. You don't want to embarrass or ridicule that person in any way. You can be very nice about it. You can't help what's going on. But that smell is getting really bad. At the count of three. Under absolutely no circumstance will anybody become physically ill. Yeah, I've been doing this for too long. I know what words to say now. At the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me, I was just curious. Excuse me, sir. You know where the smell's coming from? Man, we're trying to locate it. It seems like I smell some kind of chemical or something on the floor.
Right there.
Wait. What's the problem here, dear? What is the problem here?
Can't you smell it?
I don't know where it's coming from. We're trying to locate it. It seems like they spilled some kind of chemical or something on the floor around here or something.
It's terrible.
At the count of three, you're going to realize something. You're going to realize it wasn't coming from anybody but yourself. But you're going to try to be really cool about it because you don't want anybody to recognize where it's coming from. You want to be really cool about it. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. It's not coming. It's coming from yourself. Be cool. Be cool. Yep. I was talking to you there a few moments ago. Did we find where the smell's come from yet, dude?
No.
I was curious. It is pretty strong around here, isn't it?
Yep.
And you, sir, I was talking to you a few moments ago. We found the smell yet here, sir, or what?
No, I don't know.